Tunnel bangers. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel. Look, just in case y'all didn't know, tunnel bangers, the never-ending tunnel. You know, like this. Why wouldn't you want to go through the never-ending tunnel? You know what I'm saying? That's where everything is at. You know, that's where all the good stuff is at. So look, today I'm hyped because I got a good bro sliding through today. Beefy Funny. He has numerous accolades. Comedian, writer. He even has a website that be popping up on Google, you know, all crazy. Sports humor, you know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing. Shout out to Beefy Funny. He's definitely gonna be in the building. You know, right now, we gotta let y'all know it's nothing to play with. So listen, stay tuned. Beefy Funny live today. It's gonna be crazy. I'm ecstatic. So you know we better get into some of these tunnel bangers, of course. You know, once we get on into that, you already know what's next. Yo, pay attention or get lost in the sauce. You don't want to be lost in the sauce. Right about now, about to play a couple tunnel bangers, and we about to bring on the lovely Miss Fly. It sound like she in the building. Yeah. The crowd goes wild, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah, right there.
Hey, what up,
Dj Pooh Geez SpFly.
What's going on?
Hello.
Well, guess what? We are live in the air right now.
Oh, man.
Oh, in the air.
Yes,
So look, before I even introduce our guests in the building,
yes.
you gotta hear words from the lovely queen. What's going on with you?
Hey, what up, though, Geez? How you doing, Geez? What's going on? How was your weekend?
Energized. I had a great
Energized.
weekend.
Me too. I'm excited.
You missing this strap?
I know I missed it. I know. I saw all of the footage. I'm sorry, I missed the party and the album. All of that stuff, you know.
You miss all.
I missed everything this weekend. I had a long weekend, so shout out to everybody who had a great weekend.
Shout out to Son of Jen.
Yeah, shout out to Son of Jen and happy belated birthday to him. And happy birthday to my sister. Today is her birthday, so yeah, shout out to her. There's a lot of birthdays going on, a lot of things going on. I'm excited.
I definitely have to let you hear a taste of the album, just in case y'all didn't grab that album yet. This joint right here got a legendary singer on there too. You know, I know if you ever heard of the group Official that was messing with Master P.
Okay.
Shout out to Pooh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, another Pooh. He another singer, but
Shout out.
Cat went in on it.
Okay.
He got a song right there in the album, WCE. We gotta get into that joint, Son of Jen, WCE. It's a movement. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey.
You my WCE. You my woman of crush every day. Some things don't know so. Just wanna let you know that. Yeah. I feel about you. I love the way you smile, love the way you talk, love the way you move, love the way you walk. Damn girl, you treat me so special. I wanna thank the Lord that I met you. I'm always gonna let you know how I feel, and that's being a grown man, that's real. Every day I'm with you is Valentine. Don't need no holiday, you all mine. Open up doors, always hold your hand. My mama told me that I'm the son of Jan. When your feet hurt, get down and run. What you gotta do is show a woman that you love them, and let them know you appreciate what they do, and never take advantage of what they do. If you ever need a place to lay, come around my way, swim and crush every day. Feel like a lifetime as eyes on me. I do it for you, cause I'ma play my game. You and me. You can't cause I'ma play my game. Ain't a day that go by, I don't think about you. Ain't a night that go by, I don't dream about you. Just wanna love you and hold you. You the best girl, I ain't gonna hold you. Like Jagger and let's get married. Everything in the past get buried. This is more than a crush, yo. You know I love you, it's more than lust, yo. What's mine is yours, what's his is hers. I'ma spoil you, baby, with minks and furs. I pray for you, God sent you to keep a woman out the physical and mental. You got my soul, my heart, and don't worry, I'ma play my part. If you ever need a place to lay, come around my way, swim and crush every day. Girl, I know we do. A lifetime, that's how it's gonna be. I do it for you, cause I'ma play my game. You stand on the shot, you're my lucky shot. A lifetime, that's how it's gonna be. Cause you can't let go of my phone. Cause I'ma play my game. Cause every day I'm with ya, I fall in love with ya. All over again, girl, you got me crushing. And you'll always be the one for me. You're my WC. That's why I'll always love you, baby. You're my do. A lifetime, that's how it's gonna be. I do it for you. Cause I'ma play my game. You stand on the shot. You're my WC. A lifetime, that's how it's gonna be. Cause you can't let it go from me. Cause I'ma play my game.
That's new. That's the new album. That's off the new album. That's
shout out.
That's WC. It's out now, y'all. Just let y'all know.
Yeah, just dropped yesterday.
And guess what? The album is crazy. I lie to you not.
I
And
can't wait to
shout
hear
out to you
it.
too. They came out yesterday and showed off for you too, bro.
Yeah, shout out Son of Jan.
Yeah, I tell you. And guess what else? I keep telling people stop sleeping on older artists. It ain't about it. It don't have an age. Cause guess what, y'all? I'm letting y'all know. Nam is on tour.
Hey, they sure is. They definitely got a show
You know what I'm
coming up
saying?
at Boardwalk
On the Lick
Hall.
tour.
There's a lot of major
And they're
names
on the
there.
poster as one of the
They
headlines.
got Foxy
So I had to put that out
There's gonna be
there.
a lot of heavy names on there with them. Shout out.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
you definitely. But guess what? Enough of that. I'm hyped. We did not forget. We got in the building.
We got beef.
We got beefy. If you ain't funny, show me the money.
Get on
Let's
up
go.
here, Beefy.
Come on, Beefy.
Beefy up in the building. Hey, let me get a round of applause.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
You already know. You already know.
Don't get nervous now.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, wow, thank you. Tell me, you're not going to make me nervous.
So look, y'all. I gotta pronounce it again. Welcome, y'all. Beefy Funny. What's good?
Hey.
What's going on, Beefy?
We're robbing banks now. That's the new thing, robbing the banks. And I wanted to put that out there that, you know, if you haven't robbed a bank, you need to rob one. It's a good feeling when you get away with it. And I've gotten away with several now. And the thing that's crazy is no one's going to ever know. It's not like I'm going to go on the radio and tell everybody that I robbed. Never mind. All right, talk about something.
On some real stuff, what you been up to, man?
So I was not robbing banks. Excuse me. Before we go any further, I do want to say something.
That's right. You know, you let them know about you.
What you gotta let us know?
Something. I said I wanted to say something. And something. I just wanted to say something.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get that out the way. To all y'all listening, wait, Glockaware Radio. Who the hell is listening to murderers? If the name Glockaware, I've always been scared of y'all. Am I gonna die? Who is out there listening to people in jail? Huh? The people in the Badlands. What's up,
Everybody's listening to
Badlands?
Glockaware Radio. They
Glockaware Radio.
Glockaware Radio. Geez, we getting tape too? Wow, we on tape. Wow.
You already know. You can see
I
us
didn't
live
see
on the
that.
app too and all that. You know, shout out to
All right.
everybody that's tuned in.
There's too much light skin over here.
Well, welcome to the building. We're
Thank
definitely
you.
happy that you're here. You know,
Thank you.
definitely, you know. So what you got going on with yourself? You're welcome. What you got going on? You got any shows coming up? Any
Yeah.
movies? What you got going on?
I actually briefly running returns to stand up after 6 years on March 17th at Cafe D in Upper Darby. And I haven't been on stage in 6 years, so it'll be good. Go back and hopefully I can make women piss on themselves and people have to go to the hospital and spit their water out and fall out the chair and just laugh. You know. That's
Okay.
the first time I made 3 women piss on themselves was the first time I did comedy. I remember that, and I
Oh,
want to
wow.
share that with you. I'm proud of that. They pissed on themselves. They was grown women. They was embarrassed. They ain't never, to this day, they are, why am I doing my finger like this? Anyway, to this day, they are fucked up. That's what it's about. Comedy.
They probably ain't been to a comedy show ever since.
You can safely say they were pissed off.
They was real pissed off. Super pissy.
So that's coming back up.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be
Welcome
good.
back.
Just want to make sure they control the show right. It look like he's
Okay.
letting a lot of anybody on, but
Guess what? It's not about anybody being on there. Guess what? It's somebody being on there. And it's you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So focus.
This will be the guys I do are on there. I do remember them. Should be a good show. I'm just gonna look just really hurt it. I'm gonna have a ball. I take these breaks for a reason, man. I take these breaks and then I come back and I just have a new focus. So should be good. Stand up kind of is easy. It's easy to stand up for black people. It's easy.
It's easy. How
It is easy. It's just this. We go for the simplest stuff and shit. We go for the simplest stuff. Like you take I'll give you an example. So you're a female. You can relate to this.
Okay.
And tell me if you agree with this.
All right, let's go.
Should it be illegal? Should it be illegal for a bitch to wear a pair of cheap boots for a woman? Because I see women with cheap boots, and it brings down the cheap boots.
Oh,
cheap boots.
Yeah, that's
grown women in cheap boots
no,
over
that should
40.
I think that should be illegal.
And you see it, and they and they still think they're cute. You just want to say, go back to Rainbow and take them $12.99 specials. You are tied with the lady that pissed on herself. But no, it is. It's fun though. These shows, people come out. Black people are crazy. You can talk about the silliest stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking about a lot of stuff that can be talked about. I want to talk about some of the things that's just happening in Philly, over the crazy stuff. The 52nd Street ain't the same no more. Used to be a vibe. Niggas stop at the red light with their car. Boom, 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 boom. It's red light. Light turned green. He said, boom, boom. The vibe. 52nd Street.
Now it's like they be trying to ride through that joint just to get past that joint. Like, shit. You trying to make sure you ain't getting shot. Like, hey.
I was
Not taking too long. You be ready to make a U-turn. Hold up.
Are you one of the Muslims? I miss the Muslims. The Muslims too nice now. I miss this right here. Give me your hand, brother. Give me your hand. Put that on your hand. That's the blessings of Allah. No, my hands smell like sand and Mediterranean now, nigga. I just wanted to go to McDonald's. Now you got me smelling like I sell incense. Brother, it's the blessings of Allah. It's the blessings of you bothering me. I miss that. And now,
remember, they didn't even give you a chance to say no. I don't. They don't.
Yeah, they got.
Pick you up. Here, smell that, brother. You be like, what the hell? Yo,
That's the wings of Arnold Jackson, brother. No, that's not the wings of Arnold Jackson. That's fucking soap. I know that smell. No, brother, listen. That's the sands of Umar.
Sands of Umar.
I'll tell you, the weed dealers, you had no weed, you go on 52nd Street. You miss your connect. You couldn't find your man, go on 52nd Street. Nowadays, it's just a bunch of young boys up there with ski masks on in the summertime. I'm talking about loud, gas, loud, you OG, loud, gas, get the air. No sales pitch. That's their only sell pitch. Loud, gas, you OG.
Gas out. On this new one.
I'm cracking up.
Gas, Nick's hard. I'm like, oh, you going too far, buddy.
Look, I miss this guy. Remember your motherfucking weed man? The weed man would have weed and exaggerate. Yo, is this weed good? Look, nigga, beef. There's some killer right here, man. It's good. Let's beef. You smoke this weed, nigga, and you gonna die. Just call the funeral home now, cause oh shit, I miss that nigga with the names of the weed and all that shit.
And then you get there and then that shit a bag of bullshit and be looking for his ass.
Right.
God damn it! Where my $20 at? You fucking bastard. God damn it. We done all got before, especially on them late night. You be looking for them motherfuckers. Shit, I got sold a bag of oregano before in the late night. Got 2 dime bags. I got home like, this shit look green as shit. I opened it up and was like, what the fuck? I said, oh my God.
What was bags over. What made you buy? He had that name.
It was called a bitch up weed. That's what it was. Yeah. God damn it, got me.
So,
he was looking for his ass. I ain't seen him since.
So what you been doing when you took a break from stand-up?
I was not selling weed, but just the website, man.
Website. Website. Bring it up. Talk to him.
All right, so AbeFinkelstein.com, the king of sports humor, and it's a website. If you like media takeout, TMZ, Vlad TV, and shit you'll love this website. We get all the hottest news, aggregate all the hottest content that and it's there. So most people have a website or a blog, and they're gonna present the news themselves.
Okay.
I don't. I just bring in the hottest news from all the hottest websites. So you can just, I say that because you can go there and zone out, waiting for the bus, doctor, baby mom, whatever. You can go there, Joan, just zone out and get lost for 15 minutes reading shit. Like, oh, damn, and Future said what, and then the R. Kelly, and then the news, and then what happened?
Right.
So, because I'll be up on it. I'm up at 4:30 looking for what's hot and what's just happened. And
So let them know about
So
the
it's good.
analytics on
So-
that, how you have, been trending on the Google and all that. Let them know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. I got blessed. When I first started, I got blessed. It was Yard Barker, Barstool, Bro Bible.
Okay.
Who else? And Barstool are the people. Jeff Portnoy, I believe, he put Gilly in them on
Right.
and got them $1 million deals. But they started, like me, a website presenting sports and stuff like that. So it's good to see them graduate. So meanwhile, the growth, what came from me was after 18 months, I hit #1, and I beat out every other website. In this Google search term, sports humor websites, Abe Finkelstein was coming up #1 out of 1,142,000 results. And that went on, I think, for
That's
6
dope.
weeks, I stayed at #1. And I'm sitting at home on an iPad. And these companies got
Yeah,
buildings, and
that's
I'm like,
dope.
yo, how the fuck? Well, that didn't last long.
Right.
So, I went to pay for advertising, and the guy said, yo, you're what? This is why I was like number 11. He said, you're number 11? He said, dog, I ain't supposed to say this, but you ain't got to pay for nothing. These people would kill to be number 11. You coming
Right.
up 11?
Facts.
So it worked. It was different. And reinvented myself. And Abe Finkelstein is the loud talking sports guy. He said, Abe Finkelstein, the king of sports, news and humor. I said it, write it, quote it, print it, and believe it. Let's talk about it, baby. These Eagles, it's going to be a good game, a great game, a hot game. Put it in the gas, put it in a roll, call it back, put the pie in the oven, tell grandma to go to sleep, walk the dog, paint the lawn, because the Eagles are going to win this game, baby. So, he's that guy. Yeah, that guy. And all the euphemism, All the
I'm cracking
euphemism.
up. That's dope. I'm
Walk the
glad to hear
dog,
that.
paint the lawn, refrost the refrigerator. He's that guy. Abe's that guy, So it started with that, and then as I started aggregating content over time. But that character's going to come back strong because I want to get him out here and interview these high school athletes and
Okay.
show the people how the character can be, how funny he can be, and get the streets too, get the social media along with who I have now with the readers. There's not a lot of glory when I just publish to the website. Like today, I got 3 stories up about the Eagles, and one of them, I forgot the other story. But anyway, it's not a lot of glory in that. People scroll and see it, and it doesn't really lead back to you.
Right.
Like the same glory as a comedian or a
Right.
rapper. So talking to a lot of black people and my people, I just stopped bringing it up because they just didn't see it. They
Didn't
thought it
wanna
was
hear
a
it.
funeral narrative involved with me, like as far as what you doing with the comedy, and I would try to explain, and they would see me a year later, and I would be like 1,000 posts removed from when they saw me. Like, what's up? What you doing? Like, nigga, it's right there on your phone.
Right.
So I just stopped talking about it to them, and
Right.
when I found in my audience, I'm actually started making pennies off of it. Finally making good pennies off of it, making some money off of it, I mean, it's always been there, but it's getting stronger now. It's
And that's
getting
a good
stronger.
thing.
And putting my feelings away and aggregating content is great.
That's
It's just-
dope. That's dope. Congratulations and shout out to you. And I pray that it gets better for you in the future. That's dope. It takes a person to have a dream and a goal and stay stuck to it. And when you give up, you fell out on that dream. So when you keep pushing and pursuing, it comes to fruition if you really have that determination and you have that belief in yourself. Because it don't matter how many other people believe in you. If you're not believing in yourself and if you're not putting in the work and willing to do the footwork, you're not going to make it, because they're going to still be looking at you. You're going to have people that's going to be praying on your downfall, and you're going to have people that's going to be praying to be with you and seeing you upgrade and level up, and those is the ones that you want to keep around in your circle. So the goal is not, to please everyone else, is to please yourself, but they'll still be the ones that's looking in and watching you. So shout out to you.
Great.
Shout out to
That's what I'm
everybody.
talking about, nice lady. So look,
Definitely.
we're going to go to a little commercial break, and we're going to talk further on that. Let them know
Hey.
what's more to come and some of the things that you have out.
Good.
And I'm hyped because I was on your
Nice.
first movie, Rapper versus
we'll
Comedian.
get to that.
Hey, we gonna get to that.
That's right, you were. That's right.
And we be back after that because we gonna talk about how he gonna come and paint my lawn.
Hey. Say,
DJ Pooh Geez.
I don't feel alright.
boy. What's good?
Niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. If I ain't in the cross, you in front of all your foes. Begin to fuck your enemy, long as you got the bag. The streets so cold, it'll get you for your last. Niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. If I ain't in the cross, you in front of all your foes. Begin to fuck your enemy, long as you got the bag. The streets so cold, it'll get you for your last. Yeah, I was raised up in Southwest. If you wasn't from my inner past, wasn't blessed. Them young boys from my earlier mouth wet. Big pots of red shit seeping out your chest. They love them letters and they keep them in the skinny jeans. Let it blow and hang you singing tunes like Billie Jean. I hate to say I be the one, but the truth first. My own brother hand out, spend the shit hurts. I got a son, but I never had a day. I was raised up in prison, so my mentality's bad. My education good because I stayed up in them books. Them law library kept me saying that's the crook. Never say never, I'm prepared to go through it. Blood, sweat, and tears, second fall, I'ma do it. Got a man up and snatching kids up the street. Before these sucker niggas try to pull them on the beat. These niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. So I gotta keep my toes. You just never ever know when it's your time for your ass to go. Niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. You're right in the cross, you in front of all your foes. Be in my fucking enemy, long as you got the bag. The streets so cold, it'll get you for your last. Niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. You're right in the cross, you in front of all your foes. Be in my fucking enemy, long as you got the bag.
DJ Pooh Geez.
For your last, I think it's time to ride out. Pull that machine out the garage, check the side out. Basically bow out. Pack up my bags and to see, fuck a powwow. I ain't got shit tying me down, shoot I'm out. So I'm off to the races, nothing but big goals on my mind. I'm gon' blossom just like opium in the Middle East around the summertime. I try to get away from the fake love, making love out and bad. I just can take love. I don't even know it, so I cannot hate love. If I can identify it, that's some real shit. I can't get right, cause these niggas ain't thorough. They conduct business, they don't wanna see you winning. And if you grabbing more, they'll cut you off instant and try to hit your crib in the New York minute. These niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. So I gotta keep my toes. You just never ever know when it's your time for your ass to go. Niggas ain't shit right along with these hoes. You're right in the cross, you in front of all your foes. Be in my fucking enemy.
What's Stretch Boy Pro? You know what I'm saying? Bricklayers on. You already know what it is.
Definitely, that's
He
a
definitely
dope
in the building.
joint.
Hit round.
Shout out to Power. That's definitely a dope joint.
man,
That's one of my faves.
What you think about that joint, Beef?
Hey! Yeah, dope.
Oh, okay, I get a I like it. If you
I like it! Period.
what she just said. But back to you, Beef.
Yeah.
Far as what's your favorite though? Because I know you got multiple talents.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite out of all of your talents? 'Cause I know you multi-talented.
Oh man, I don't know. Boy, I was writing and
Yeah, man,
performing, writing and performing.
I'm sitting there and y'all trying to force the hand, but they have to hear your impressions. Oh my God, bro.
I'm doing no impressions, man. I'm tired of it. You know, it was a dude that did cartoons and back in the day, and they don't know that Bill Cosby touched that man. And Albert didn't touch you, Albert. You know, cartoon people don't even know you like that. You're not relevant. Fuck you. I may not be relevant, but you're the one who went to jail. Are you gonna do a low blow? Yeah, you the low blow suffer, nigga.
Yo, what about that joint you had Martin Luther King arguing with Jay-Z? It was something that you had. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Yo, you got the hit. Come on, man. Give it to him, B. I don't think this is...
Martin Luther King arguing with Jay-Z? Oh my
I woke
God.
up the other day and Coretta had my blunt rolled and I was ready. I threw on my Timbs and went out the door with the rest of my gear. These niggas won't be clocking on my street no more. Coretta called my name. I said, listen, I got to handle these niggas. They trying to clock and do what I told them not to do. They don't understand that the dream is I'm going to pull out that 9 and cock it on them. Hold up, that's not cool. Listen, B, come get Martin. I don't know that nigga. What the fuck? What do you expect? I married you? Bitch, you damn. She right on that one, Jay. She fucked up marrying you. She could have got anybody, but she married you. Yeah, when Trey needs nuts. Trey needs nuts.
Yeah, man. So I know some of your accolades.
Oh man, that was funny.
What you think is different in comedy at this moment, than it was when you had hit the TV?
Just the phones. People pulling out the phones thinking they can, not knowing that's your hard work. They just pull out the phones and just want to suck up your whole stuff. That right there. The social media comics are just, dang, they need their ass whipped. They got this new shit with just, I'm going to blow in somebody's ear and to get a reaction. And that's not talent. That's just being a dickhead. It's not talent. And it's like, I don't like that's not funny. And then you got the ones like Just Hilarious and all that who got her name. People don't really hear her name. And she never done nothing to me. I wouldn't want to dog it. But at the same time, I got to tell the truth. I'm seeing people like this get bookings and they haven't learned the art of stand-up. And that can throw off a show if you don't do it right. I saw a joint the other day. I was like, Wallow and Gilly hosting a comedy show. And I shouldn't have been surprised because Just Hilarious was on it, but it just took us a whole new turn because the reason I say that is this. If a show starts to fall apart, our host knows how to put it back together. But someone who hasn't been hosting doesn't know how to put it together. Right. How can you stop the show from falling if you don't have those skills to do that?
Right.
So,
so obviously, make sure you book him because he's not a host, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you. Actually,
thank you. Shout out Mr. T and all of the people watching.
He pity the fool.
Hey. Yeah, so what else?
All right, so I am currently putting this school together to help the black women. Okay. And so I'm helping the black women to wear more tighter clothes and be hoes. Because there's not enough of that. And I wanted to start early at the 7th grade. Get them early and put the tight clothes on. Stop teaching your daughter to be this respectful thing. Start the whole shit early. And I stand by that. Because hoes make the world better. Yeah, you need a place to sleep. They'll sleep with you for money. They won't make you do all this stuff and pretend to be in love. You need hoes to balance out the world.
You know what? I'm over him today.
Look. Look,
I'm about to call him.
Look, I tell you I get my fly swatter.
Puerto Rican thing.
Wait, hey, bro, you on your own on that one. She's getting angry. She's Spanish. Spanish get cookie.
Spanish for life.
The Spanish for life.
No, listen. We need that.
We need that.
I'm standing by. Hey, listen, man. The world has changed, man. And it's good to have that, So that's the program.
Well, that's always been around. That's why the world been fighting since the beginning of time.
Yes.
Come on now. Them hoes been around since the beginning of time. We all know Columbus ain't come here looking for no fucking new land. He was coming looking for some new pussy. Period. He was like, where the hoes at? He been here, seen them Indians. These bitches stick. God damn it, I ain't going back over here. 1808, motherfucker, grab a flag. This our new land, bitch. We living in Jamestown, nigga.
That's the point I'm making.
We knew what it was
America started because he was coming to find hoes. And it led to all of this.
He was looking for hoes. The Moors and hoes. Period. So he found more hoes.
The Moors and
He was looking for the Moors. We all know if y'all didn't tap in where Columbus was really coming here for, he was looking for the Moors. But he found hoes, so he found more hoes.
Yeah, but bro,
hold up.
Do me a favor, though.
My bad.
People know some of your accolades, though, bro.
They wear fluffy dresses.
Through your TV credits and, break it down to them.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She not sorry. She not sorry. She's sorry because she meant it.
Black people can tell some real shit.
Is whatchamacallit her mother? Is Bahia your mom?
No.
Is Wendy Clark your mom?
No.
Okay, all right. You remind me. God, you look like her. Sam.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so they had this show called BET Comedy View, the rival Def Comedy Jam without the cursing. So I got lucky, I got on that, bam, and then they used me. I couldn't prove that I owned my music at the end. I had this song called She Left Me When I Was on the Toilet. So I was this character called Precious Divine, and I was a super soul singer, and was making fun of R&B songs. And I had this song, it was just really goofy. She left me when I was on the toilet, on the toilet. How could she do this to me? I was in the bathroom. I'm a woman. It's that type of shit. And they had this soul music. So BET was like, you can't prove you own it, so you can't do it. So the last second I had to come up with something. So Janet Jackson was popular for kicking the chair at the time, running, jumping the chair. So I ran and jumped on the chair. And I got to stand there. Oh, my cousin said, they're going to run with that. Sure enough, I get back to Philly. They start, a month or two later, Comic View. They start showing the commercials. And on that commercial, they would show different comics, and they would show me run and kick that chair. And they would show that like 40 times a day. So my stock went up. I was able to grab rooms and bars and get budgets from $150 to $1,000. And I had 25 rooms over 7 years. Made it back on BET 3 times and shit,
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and it led to the rooms. I just got tired of the rooms. I felt like I was stuck in Philly, but it was good, though, to have the rooms as far as getting the budgets. And some budgets was cool. Like, let me tell you about Big E. Big E had this budget, $1,000 over in Atlantic City. He's a drug dealer. He was a nigga.
Don't be telling them Big E up in here.
Oh,
no! First of all, Big E doesn't do a shit. Hey, E, I got you right now. You guys say, motherfucker. I'm not throwing no names out here.
That's right.
I'm gonna put Big E on blast and shit.
Yeah.
So such and such was doing what?
What you say again? What he said, his words are his words, are now my quotes. Disclaimer.
This man with pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
And he had this
Stop that.
budget. So we get over there and be waiting for him in the dressing room. I had comedians with me, and they always hate on me. I would bring in people who didn't like me, but I knew they was good. Couldn't wait to hate on me.
No names.
So yeah, I'm not going.
No
I'm not
names.
gonna say that.
No, I ain't say no.
Because we all like we.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Sugar Bear's name. But anyway.
No, he didn't.
We didn't hear it. Come on, let's go.
Anyway, so he would come in with his entourage, like
Okay.
10 deep. He's a big football playing dude. And he would make this big production of going in his pocket and counting off that stack in front of him. Like, this is like 2001, And he counted off, and he was like, here you go for you and the comedians, and pay yourself the most because you the fucking funniest. And he would say that right in front of the comedians. The comedians had this thing where they would find out what the budget is and be wanting it, they would know the budget. But when he would hit that line, pay yourself the fucking most, and he was standing there, he was squad 10 deep in front of the comedians, and they knew I had the stack, and they knew I could keep the most. It was beautiful because they knew automatically they were fucked.
Right. And you was getting the most in the fucking room anyway.
They was getting $150 up. I'm keeping the rest of that shit.
But at the end of the day, when you
Sorry,
get paid
it's
for
business.
your performances, you $150 to somebody else, to your $1,000 might to them felt like $1,000 because they might have needed it at the
150 is
time.
cool. They got a Roger.
You know what I'm saying? And they look at it like they going to
But no, shut up.
They was on a Tuesday night.
They might have a story
guess
in
what?
the next couple years and be like, I went from there. I was that 150 dude that was over there with Beefy and then I'm getting paid motherfucking 10 stacks, motherfucking.
No, actually,
So we all got a call before we walked.
No,
The first
hold
time I got
on.
paid for a feature and paid for this
Let me tell you
performance.
something about the game
I was
to you.
like, what?
Let me tell you something about the game to you. Monday through Thursday.
I just got paid $5 grand when I was in Vegas.
Hey,
You talking heavy and you start kicking and people want to kick your face.
Pooh
You
Geez.
feel like, hold on.
Let me explain the game to
Let's
the listeners.
Oh, yeah,
Monday
he's trying to
through Thursday
explain.
is if you get $150 Monday through Thursday for 30 minutes of comedy,
Right.
that's a come up. Friday through Saturday, these guys I would bring in, we could get $350.
I'll get more.
But when Monday through Thursday, and I get you a ride to Atlantic City and back for $150, that's perfect money.
Right.
And then a lot of times you get that $150, you don't know what the budget or what the guy's getting,
Gonna
whatever.
be.
But Big E would put it in your fucking face. Yeah, got the stack. You only getting that one.
We are. You saying names again?
Beautiful. So that was fun, just those rooms and having those rooms and those
don't even
budgets.
know.
And I would book a lot of people and shit.
Right.
So.
And guess
That's
what?
dope.
And shout
I'm so
out to
happy
you
to hear
because
that. Shout out.
you helped
A lot of money.
you one of the ones that helped my mom live her long dream to be a comedian.
Oh,
And you put her on the
Shout out.
stage and you
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you know and you
Shout
gave her a
out,
couple
Mom.
dollars. I appreciate that, brother. I
Shout
really
out
do.
to her.
Yes,
Shout out to
anytime,
her.
man.
She's
Done
funny.
work with you too, man. We
Oh
done
man,
work.
that was
Comedy shows, The last time I was on stage, you were there. You DJ Pooh Geez. Last time I was on stage.
That's dope.
Me,
That's
Wid,
dope.
and Malcolm Hill.
oh yeah, that was a funny jump, man.
Yeah, and you see the timing. It's all about the time. When you go to these shows, sometimes people who haven't paid the dues don't know the timing and how to run it. You got to run it. The host got to come out there 10, 12 minutes, bam. Let that first boy come on and work his 15. Come back out 5 minutes, get the other boy, let him work his 20. Come back in 5 minutes, headliner come out 30, 45. You don't sit there and try to do a whole time before the whole headliner. You don't let your boys and friends and all these people come on and fuck up the ambiance of the show.
Right.
And I've seen shows fall apart like that. A lot of people who weren't funny, just loud and back
Yeah.
of the classroom funny.
Right.
Comedians
People
are-
lose the interest in it and they be ready to walk out or they want their money back.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Yeah.
broke that down. Some people just think you just get up there and make people funny, just make people laugh or they funny.
Nah, you gotta find.
You gotta
that
just
rhythm.
shut them down.
Elements.
You gotta find that rhythm of the crowd and
That's right.
But you was
That's
about to
right.
give it. Was you about to explain stand-up comedy and beefy funny?
No,
shit?
I mean, no, you explaining it. I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
shut them down.
you gotta shut them down. If they funny, they funny. If they not, they not. It turns to the Apollo real quick.
I like sometimes when they suffer. It's funny.
Period.
If you ever seen a comedian suffer,
Let's go.
the bums who don't deserve it, the bums when they suffer.
When it be
It's funny.
crickets, it be like
They,
they say something. This how it be, y'all. Can I get a moment of silence?
They get all the silence in
Just
the
look at
world.
the comedian like. All right, back. We loving
But
that. I
comedy
ain't
is
gonna do too
different,
many
though.
pauses.
Comedy is different. It's a lot different because people will boo your ass. It's different like than going out there as a person that could sing or rapping or whatever. Because you could be a bad artist and people might be like, they just gonna sit there and just be in their phones and not paying you no mind. But with a comedian come out and they ain't funny, your ass. You gonna start sweating if you ain't funny. You better bring it, cause it's a whole nother audience and a different type of environment that you bring it to the stage versus somebody that's going up there to sing a damn song. People looking to be laughing. They ain't come here to be sitting here twiddling their fingers. So when you come out there, the moment you come out there as a comedian, you better be bringing that shit to the stage. You gotta bring it as an artist too, cause if you don't, you gonna get booed too, but it's gonna be a little bit different,
Well, comedy clubs, they will. They really come to
different.
laugh.
They different.
It's hard to they really
They like
come to
Eagles
laugh.
fans.
But these when you go do these little like Lou and Chews and all that, oh man, you gotta put your whole
Woo!
you just gotta throw your whole jokes out and just come out and just
Right.
fuck y'all looking at. See what? And,
He's all for the crowd, right?
He said fuck me. And that-
It's the truth. Because you go to a place, like you say, people drinking and shit like that.
They don't care. The
Do you
hood
know what I
don't
mean?
care.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
got if
care.
you're in the hood, different environments and stuff. You
Like,
go to a fucking white collar joint, you gotta go
Clubs
with white
are
collar
great, though.
jokes.
The clubs you get to really just stretch out and really get into your material. And, I had one guy, Richard Paul. Richard Paul. He
Rest
was,
in peace to Richard Paul too.
he was to take your heed, and I was saying you got to get into that Enquirer, you got to read the paper, and everything ain't dick and pussy and rat jokes and the roaches, and so he started getting out there, and he got booked in Minnesota, and on Wednesday he was the headliner, and by Thursday evening he was the opener, and he was very upset. He called me and said, "Man, you was right. It's like I got everything ain't dick and pussy rat jokes. It's like you got to get out there and read, because when he got to
Right.
Minnesota, they wasn't the hood.
Right.
It was like people, huh?"
They don't
So
wanna
you got to
hear
get
that
out
shit.
there and listen. So sometimes when you do comedy, you have to, when you go to another city, you have to leave your hotel room and go around and eat somewhere and ask people, "Hey, I'm from Philly. We call it drug addicts, cocaine, crackheads, and what do y'all call them? We call them promiscuous women, hoes or skeezers. What do y'all call them? Where's the zoo at?
Right.
Where's the tough neighborhood?
Do your
Where's the
research.
rich people? Where's the white?" And it helps
Right.
you connect better.
Yep. It's the truth. It's the truth. You
Yeah,
gotta know.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta do your research and your footwork.
Remember, they
Come
cut
here.
that man check. That man was getting headliner money Wednesday through Sunday. They cut it to opener money. So his money got cut almost like 70, 80%.
Wow.
So he was
Right.
like, so that from that, he was saying if I had just listened to what you said and something, just take the paper with me or read the Enquirer and not everything. But you get up there, goddamn nigga, the roaches, you ever have a roach look at you and the roach be like, nigga, what you looking for? It's just the shit people laugh at. And you be like, and what happens is you don't become sharp. You just become loud and ignorant. And it works in the hood. And then when you get out there to a real club, they like, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that.
With that bullshit. Yeah, like, we dealing with motherfucking bats over this bitch. If you come at me with talk about a bat that just flew through the motherfucker.
We used to call it a pork chop. Fat man used to call it. Fat man used to be like, and then he came out there and put a pork
We got
chop
garden
in his
snakes.
pocket and shit.
Yeah, if you tune in, we got a comedy skit out right now. Me, him, and MP Hazman.
Oh, God.
Oh, with YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, go type it up on YouTube. It's funny as hell.
We did a movie too, man.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the movie Rappers versus the Comedian.
Yeah, Rappers Comedian, we did that. It was like 2008, 29, whatever. But we did it. It was funny. It was like I battled different rappers and tried to have some bars too. It was good. You know, when I couldn't win, I would get mad and say, fuck your mom. And
Phil
get
Swain was
rushed.
on there too.
So
Yeah,
it was the
Philly Swain.
rappers against the comedians rapping?
Oh yeah. You got
No,
Oh, my God.
just me battling rappers, going to
Battling
their
rappers.
hood. And when I couldn't get mad, I would curse them out and get attacked.
That's crazy. He
That's
got it. I'm
hilarious.
from North, but I'm from West Philly.
We had a pan. At the last second, the producer was like, no, don't let him hit you. He's like, yo, let's take this cheap-ass pan from the Korean store right on 52nd Street in Girard. And we
Oh,
got
yeah,
this
Mike
cheap
Genius
pan.
hit you,
We had-
yeah.
bang! And it had a great noise. And it became signature. People was looking at that movie and like, that pan shit is funny.
Oh, you know what else is
Yeah.
funny?
Yeah.
Skit that you did, Father Judge. It was that Benny Hill quiet type humor. That thing was crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Father
yeah.
Judge was stupid as hell. Like
Father Judge, Beefy Funny on YouTube.
oh my God, he walking around. He just walking clumsy as shit. Like
Oh, yeah, my older
Give me a
slapstick,
text.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
But no, let me tell you something. As time went on, Queen's Flip started doing Rappers Comedian. You see it, right? You seen Queen Flips? Hey, yo, I want to battle. You seen he get in the rapper face with the stomach out, the fat
I know what
dude.
you're talking about.
Like, and I wonder, did he see that there first? You know, 'cause
Right.
no one was doing it. No one was doing it when I did it.
And they
so
thought it was a
wanted to speak
joke
on
until he
it.
dropped
I
it.
offered distribution too.
I wanted to speak on it because, like, it goes off of how people mimic others, and like within like the last few years, you start seeing like Kevin Hart and like a lot of different comedians on like the BET shows and stuff like that, and they rapping. You see them like y'all saw the shows and they battling and stuff like, and it's hilarious. But you go off of like it's people that
Chocolate
watch
drop.
in and they watch other people's content and they bring it, and it's because they have a higher
platform.
peak of an audience and that money and that stuff behind them. Now people think it's them that originated it, and they just take it
Oh,
back.
Uncle Murder
It
and the
just
wrap
takes it
up.
back
You see
to
what he
you
did? I
saying
don't
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
'cause
You
you
see what
start
Uncle
seeing a
Murder
lot of
did?
them doing
That was
that
the
now,
mad
and it's
rapper that
hilarious.
did that.
It's
you know?
hilarious. You got that. You got the wild and outs and all of that different stuff like that, and a lot of things becomes. What
To me, they
people is
could've
new
been
in their
watching all that
eyes is
stuff.
really like something that comes from original content. They just look at it and they just,
Another
water
question
it
is,
down
we
a
doing-
little bit
is
and
we doing
add
a
a little
part
bit
two?
of Kool-Aid
crazy.
mixed
Is
in
we
it,
doing a
and
part
then
two,
it's
man?
their flavor. You know what I'm saying?
A
And
part
so-
two.
That's crazy.
Rapper versus Comedian Part 2. That is due time.
Yeah, I want to do a part two because we need more people getting hit with that pan. We need that. Yeah.
Oh damn!
We need to get hit with the
And this
pan.
time, y'all, I'm on his team this time. So y'all goddamn rappers, don't do it.
What is the funniest one with the point shown when he got
Point
socked?
shown,
So
okay.
we made fun of the Joey Jihad joint, and I got socked and ended up like this.
You know what?
Yeah, y'all just gotta go check it out. Type it up. It's on YouTube right now.
I don't need that alone because I told you we ain't gonna be saying no names and stuff up on here. Because we be knowing people.
Oh,
What
whoa.
they talking about?
This is 2009, and yeah.
That's when it was going down
It was
there.
current references in there. But yo, hold on, time out. Wait a minute.
R.I.P.
Let's talk about something real quick. Wait a minute. What's with these guys in Philly and Bugsy and them, Jihad and them? They got this clubhouse joint and they don't get it. They don't go to URL and get that money, and they starting to get noticed. You know what I'm talking about? It's to be Jihad, Bugsy, and name some other bulls from Philly that battle. Can you name them? You know what I'm talking about? And they be on. It's called, I think, First 48 or something.
Oh, I know about the
YouTube.
first 48. Yeah,
Okay.
that do be popping.
And it's popping. Yeah, but like.
But
I mean,
shout out to that
why
Battle
they don't want
Academy.
their
too.
URL
Shout out to
back
that
and shit?
Battle Academy. Shout
Why
out
they
to
don't want their
them.
URL back? Why they not going to battle? They too tough to battle? Like they actually say that they're in the battle, that they will hit somebody. They don't like what's going on in battle right now. That they will hit somebody when they get all in their face. And would you miss that bag for that? You know?
No.
I don't know. I just bring that up because
No,
I be
you
seeing
know, I mean-
guys like, what's
But see,
up
I'm
with
gonna keep it
that?
real with you. It's
Some
levels
people
to it. that
lifestyles has changed. You know.
Being those though, at one point I was a battle rapper. and I was at on the Street Wars battle with P Cutter. That was the biggest battle I did. And
Those 7 years, it's changed dramatically in 7 years, right?
Me and Kaboom had to battle each other, and I lost.
Kaboom be on that show too. I'm talking about right on.
Yeah, I lost to Kaboom, but I ate everybody else up in front of me. So it's like it told me. I said I wasn't focusing on rap. Like if I was so focused on rap, demolish everything that's in front.
Could you do big stage rap? Or you? I don't think Philly guys. You tell me. I don't think Philly guys can do big stage rap.
I can.
I've
done it.
Well, that's because you ain't been around too many of us. You know, I believe
Brick
that it's a lot of
been
people.
moving.
See, it's about knowing who you know. It's a lot of new.
let me finish my statement. I don't think they can do.
And older.
No, it's not a
E-Ness,
skill thing. It's
because
not a skill thing.
E-Ness is still from Philly, and
He's
a
doing big stage rap.
Yeah,
He's
big
doing
stage
it.
rapper. So you asked us a question on our opinion. So I have to, go in there.
You
and
think they can?
Yeah, I know a lot of Philly rappers that can go big.
Let me make the point.
You know,
let
we
me
got
finish the point.
Shellyano. You got
Before you say that.
Shellyano. You
But
take
Miss
a big
Shellyano
dude.
can't do it. He can't.
Shellyano can do
I'm
it.
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. You will agree when I say this. Let me say this,
I
Candace
can
Clark.
agree with
Let me say this. Let me tell you why.
Stand behind
Let me say this,
Shellyano
bro. Let me
and
say
give
this,
him
bro.
the chance and the opportunity. Shellyano got stripped out of a lot of his
You're
things
not gonna
from
do it.
Charlie Mack, and we can take it down.
Let me say this why he can't do it. I'm gonna tell you why.
All his accolades from BET, from 106 and Park, you can't find. You could Google any of that stuff.
He's good. Shellyano is better than I thought he was. I
You
finally
cannot
gave him a
even Google
listen.
Shellyano on 106 and Park right now, and they stripped that from him. A lot of things that he had in his accolades that he was able
didn't
to
know that
accomplish,
from him.
they stripped it from him. A lot of his major battles
Why
that he
they
had,
take it?
they
'Cause
stripped
what?
it from him because
Why?
Shellyano is who he is. He's
That
aggressive.
you making my
He's
point.
aggressive.
You
He's
too tough,
aggressive.
right?
He's
That's the
aggressive.
point I'm
And
trying to
every
make.
time-
Philly
and every
dudes is
time-
too tough to get that big
No,
stage
but
money.
he's
They're not
older
gonna let
now. You asked
nobody.
me what we think now. Shellyano's older now.
You
so
don't
he-
think Shellyano
he's
gonna let
still
big six
rough
out
and
his
tough,
pockets?
but at the end of the day, when it comes to him right now, Shellyano right now can stand up to. I can name
Lyrics
tons
was
of
good.
lyrics.
Lyrics,
right now.
yes,
He can-
I ain't talking
he
about
can
lyrics.
stand up
Spanish, I ain't
to
talking about lyrics. I ain't talking about lyrics. I'm talking about he ain't gonna let
We
the
just had a
theatrics.
discussion like a couple weeks ago.
This is a good one too. You ain't think it was gonna go this
Now,
way, see?
listen,
Yeah, this
goddamn
is
it,
sick.
I ain't giving up on my motherfucking Philly guys over this side.
Yes, you will.
I go up with motherfuckers on the URL.
What's the name of it?
So we'll go there. There's a lot of them.
What?
Cross
Oh,
will
listen,
go
hold
up
on,
with
let me say
URL.
this.
Cross will go up.
Jeez,
You
let
are
me tell you something.
URL.
Pooh Geez. No, let me make my point. Let me make my point. Listen. If you don't want to talk to me, don't make me right. Don't do that. It's Glockenware. People want to. It's time to go commercial.
Not the jerky.
Good. That's what they want, baby.
100%. All motherfucking beef, not ground, not jerky, not none of that. Pass me the cow.
All right, I'm gonna give you. If I put $500 in your pocket, and the bet was if Big T come up to Shellyano and say, "Another man pockets," and tap another man pockets and another man, Shellyano gonna swing on.
Oh man,
He gonna swing on that nigga.
I gotta
And
be
that's
honest.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's not the
Shell
talent.
ain't taking
It's
that.
the Philly
Shells is not taking that.
Sounds different now. See, what
Can I
people
get you
forgot
a-
about what Sean was
Last
back in the
still
day.
can't swing on Shell.
Shellyano is a very aggressive rapper, and back in the day, people was intimidated about him. But he's older now. Shell's in his 40s now, so Shell is still an aggressive rapper. But when it comes to, his
You still can't walk up to him and punch him in his face.
No, you're not gonna know. You're not
Jahad
gonna
not gonna take that.
nobody gonna
Jahad not gonna take that.
Ain't nobody
Jahad is not gonna let nobody come
just
up there.
there.
Another man pockets in another man's state and then pop his hat off his head. Jahad is not gonna take that. Jahad gonna swing.
When is
That's
URL? Yeah, URL is different.
It's got
different.
really, it's got
It's
WWE
different.
out
It's
here.
different.
But them
I
badges,
think
like,
it's-
even that's getting them $10,000 badge.
They
happy for
learning
him,
that,
man.
but that's what I'm saying. Battle rap is not the same as it was back in the day. Back in the day, they could do all of that. Now they in each other's faces and stuff and doing all of that, but they not doing too much touching each other because they already know what it is. It's different now. People really getting shot these days. So and
New York boys
I
getting
know a lot of people that battle each other these days,
days.
and then they still can be friends and talk to each other after. Like I had, a friend of mine, Feast the Beast, was one of our guests from the Battle Academy, and then HMO Prezi, they had a battle a few weeks ago, and they battled and stuff like that. But they both still part of kind of like the Battle Academy. So it's like y'all really they still friends. So it's like some people
Battle
is
Academy
going,
is
some
Philly.
people can battle now, and they know exactly what it is. If you can't take the heat, don't step in the motherfucking ring. Period. If you can't take it, use a bitch in other people's eyes if they feel like you
DJ
feeling
Pooh Geez.
like you want to be an aggressor and fight somebody off of words because it's words at the end of the day. That means you wearing a fucking thong, dog. Take your fucking panties off, nigga, and put on them boxers.
To myself, I'm tripping, saying to myself, see, I gotta wait my position. To myself, I'm tripping, saying to myself, I'm on a mission. See, I gotta wait my position. From the time that I was 7, from the time that I was 7, thinking I was good, knowing I was bad. Mama box was always too well when head was dead. I tried to shoot love without working the process. So I said, yeah, trying to ease the stress. Though the streets ain't got roots and how to bear the test. But this is my life, but this is my struggle. It's hard to chill and stay on my humble. Gotta stay up on my feet when they walk in the stumble. I am too much, but they least expected. Gotta watch my back every day on the streets is acting. I am who I am, so they gotta respect it. Feel my pain or feel my struggle. Everything that I move for the muscle. I don't care what they say. I'ma stay on my hustle. Let's go. Saying to myself. I don't know what it was saying to myself. See, I gotta play my position. Remember the days, saying to myself. I'm a trip, saying to myself. I'm out on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Easy to walk. I got my ears to the streets to hear the dead people talk, giving me advice. So I don't pay the price. I'm trying to stay focused while I'm rolling the dice. Gotta look both ways while I cross the street. Ain't trying to be some of my ways, laying deep in the creek. I've been thinking back on times in the past when dudes looking at me, ready to spit some blast. Like mine said, harder, but it's all behind. Keep your gel, being no soft behind. That can make you come home, be the soft behind. As I walk in the streets, I still got to shine. Without trying to put somebody else over the years, I learned to invest in myself. Let's go. Little things to myself. I'm trying to say it to myself. See, I gotta play my position. Remember the days, saying to myself. Got me trapped to saying to myself. I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Loud heart, man.
Shout out
We got a surprise. We gotta bring them on the show. We have to bring them on the show. Next couple weeks. They be here in 2 weeks.
Hey,
That'd be crazy if I get them on here in 2 weeks. I gotta work it out. See we make it happen.
Don't be trying.
That way they can tell their story.
We know y'all hear us because you recording it.
This is it's gonna be March 17th in D Cafe. Everybody know Darby and Duff. For some reason, Darby is just dirtier than any part of Philly. And how am I endear people by putting them down? Me and my mouth. But that's where Darby,
you see that mouth?
That mouth of his. It's just the Hollow in Germantown and Darby, and I don't know what the fuck happened. It's like a trash can exploded. It just said, "Fuck this part of town, you're dirty," and that was it. That's what happened. This Darby is just damn. Who died? But anyway, shout out to Darby after that, man. Fuck us.
No, you know what it is.
Still coming.
Everybody that moved out and moved to the county, they said, "Oh, I'm not." Now the county is the hood.
Yo, all right, listen.
This is the show.
Especially Darby.
I'm gonna shout out the show. It's March 17th, D Cafe. That owner, I forgot his name. I think it's Tim. He been doing a lot of good things and letting black comedy come. Shout out to Sean Clay for putting it on, for saying, "Hey, I want you back." Shout out to this groundswell. I'm running my website, Abe Finkelstein. I really did good with that. For some of my generation to really do good with computer and the work like that, I really took off. But all of a sudden, it's just been this groundswell for Beefy Funny. It's been this groundswell, and people just, I don't know, when the next show. And I looked up, and people would hit my Beefy Funny Reloaded page, and it's just there. It's natural. So I'm interested to see, is this show, once I put it out there, it's been a great response. So, and I'm looking forward to see what I can do. I don't know what I'm going to do, because, I haven't been on stage, but I take these breaks. But I'm very animated and silly, and I'm not cool at all. Most black comedians are cool. I'm not. I'm goofy and silly. And but, at the same time, I'm still a nigga from around the way. That, it's all that. I'm just know who I am. So look forward to this. That's March 17th at D Cafe on 9th Street in Darby. And but meanwhile, everyone listening, if you can, the King of Sports Humor, or AbeFinkelstein.com, whichever one's easy to remember. The King of Sports Humor, the King of Sports Humor, or AbeFinkelstein.com. And lock it in, so, tomorrow waiting for the bus, whatever, be like, yo, I like this joint. This news, you got all the news on here. And so, play with me on that. It's making, it's making money for the first time. It's moving. It's doing good. It's the first time ever. It's doing good.
God bless.
It's always made money, but it's making money now. Right. Considerable money. Like, okay.
Like, all right, I got
money. It's cute. It's cute. It's what we call pennies and shit. But everyone would agree that, everyone in here would agree that 1,000 and 100 is pennies. So pennies.
Listen,
it's pennies.
Something is better than nothing, and when you put in hard
work, you can do things.
and
When you can do things with that money,
you feel appreciative about it.
Yeah, definitely.
You appreciate that. So congrats to you. We definitely going to tap in. We support. We definitely coming out to the show because I love laughing, and I'm silly myself, so I love laughing. Give me a laugh,
Good. I
I'm coming.
I want to go over there. I want
I'm trying to get my 7 chuckles in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I've seen that name for a while. I remember when it first hit. I'm like, wow. And then that's got to be a Philly thing, and I was right. And then looked, and my man get involved. And then Pooh Geez, when we go and say you're the hardest working man in Philly, you're involved with everything. No matter. I do this all the time. It's funny. He's so funny when I do this guy. I'll be like, and I'll name an artist from Philly, P&B Rock. Oh yeah. Oh, so damn, you know that? Okay, all right. Bam, and I'll name this artist. Muhammadiyah, oh yeah, and I'm doing the only one I get them on is the Roots, because honestly, for some reason in Philly, like I'm gonna show you right now, nobody in this room knows can hang with I can name different artists in here, and everybody will know him and say, oh, I know him, Petey Crack, I know him, but I say the Roots, nobody here has the Roots. I know the Roots story personally. Am I right?
A couple stories.
No, you don't. No,
I do.
We know about the Roots.
I sung
You ain't got
background.
no inside connection with the Roots.
No, I sung background for Mecca's story, and she was in cahoots with them. So that's how I got the chance to meet Tariq. And also I wanted
to end it right there. They didn't.
Malik B. I met Malik B. years later, and then that was a thorough connection right there.
In Philly, they're just kind of, I don't know. The suburbs blew them up. So shout out to Rich.
Malik B was that boy though. Malik B had that work, man.
Yeah. They're authentic though. They ain't like they can't do their shit. Roots can drop any kind of hip hop. They do, but it's just so funny that they just don't have that connection in Philly where they don't fuck around like that.
But guess what? I gotta let y'all know. These are my current events this week. Make sure you slide through Illusions.
Illusions.
That's 403 West Baltimore Pike. Stop saying I'm not leaving the hood. Come to Baltimore Pike, have a good time. Nice, spacious place, good food. You know what I'm saying? Good music, good drinks. You know what I'm saying? Good atmosphere. Make sure you slide up. Every Wednesday from 8 to 12, I'm in the building.
Across from the Rite Aid?
No, it's actually across from the Wawa. You know what I'm saying? Right there on Baltimore Pike.
Oh.
And guess what else? Yep. Now guess what?
I have a Wawa.
And Fridays, guess what? Fridays,
Really?
I'm there for Pressure Fridays. Now, Fridays ain't karaoke. Fridays is the turn up. So get at me. I'll be there from 7 to 2. So make sure y'all is definitely in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Karaoke from 7 to 2?
Oh, no. That's not karaoke night. That's a turn up night.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody got a birthday, anything, get with me.
Woo.
Hit me up, 267-266-0217. I'll holler at y'all on the flip side.
Hey, we see y'all next week.
Y'all.